From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Thursday, January 11th, 2024. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. A Rapid City man has been sentenced to 1 year in county jail for the hit and run that killed Nevaeh Braveheart. Jordan Hare was accused of running over the 14-year-old on October 15th, 2022, after failing to stop at the intersection of North Lacrosse Street and East Van Buren Street. A trial was scheduled on the hit and run charge and then canceled 3 days prior. The state said they could not find evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that Hare knew he hit Braveheart with his pickup. Hare reached a plea deal in which he pleaded guilty to obstructing a public officer, which is a Class 1 misdemeanor. Specialty courts in South Dakota have been a success. Amy Rose explains.
South Dakota's judicial system has successfully used specialty courts to divert at-risk individuals from prison into productive lives. That's according to South Dakota Supreme Court Justice Stephen R. Jensen, who gave the annual State of the Judiciary address to a joint session of the legislature Wednesday. Jensen says the drug, DUI, veterans, and mental health courts have helped offenders have successful lives. The Chief Justice also outlined a proposal to start to take some financial burden from counties for indigent defense by the state picking up appeals and a few other legal matters. He said counties are funding nearly 100% of indigent defense, and the proposed change would reduce that burden by $600,000.
In news from the nation and the world, only two Republicans were facing off at the GOP's fifth presidential debate stage, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. The two debated Wednesday, just 5 days before the nominating process formally starts with Iowa's caucuses. Haley and DeSantis' spirited debate came in the shadow of a live town hall held by the man who is dominating the primary contest, Donald Trump. The former president, of course, has stayed away from all 5 debates. The one Republican candidate whose entire campaign has been based around stopping Trump, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, suspended his campaign just hours before the debate. Ukraine's president has ruled out a ceasefire with Russia. Amy Rose has the story.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zolensky has ruled out a ceasefire in his country's war with Russia. He said Thursday that the Kremlin's forces would use the pause to rearm and regroup before overwhelming Kyiv's troops. Limited ceasefires have occasionally been attempted in Ukraine since Russia's full-scale invasion in February of 2022, but have never stuck. Both sides are scrambling to replenish their weapons after 22 months of fighting and with the prospect of a protracted conflict. Zelensky was in Estonia as part of a 2-day swing through Baltic countries that have been among Ukraine's staunchest supporters in the war and are promising more help.
House Republicans are off to a rocket start in their first week back in Washington after an extended holiday break. Some are openly criticizing new House Speaker Mike Johnson. Others help sink a routine procedural vote to express their displeasure with top-line spending levels that Johnson negotiated with Democrats for the current fiscal year. Most Republicans say they support Johnson, saying he's doing the best he can. But last year, it took only 8 Republicans to oust former Speaker McCarthy, along with 208 Democrats. A similar vote from just a handful of Republicans would leave Johnson vulnerable as well. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Morning snow showers possible and a high of 12. 4 below tonight. And that was your Daily Slice for Thursday, January 11th, 2024. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jaquess. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great day.